differential of plus 58, lowest of those 32 instances. So that's another 9 wins in against plus 14. Okay, all of it. You can't find them. The Chiefs have not been dominant, that is for certain. So Shannon, I'll go to you first. Yesterday, when the Chiefs beat the Broncos, did that make you view them better or worse?
The same, because I just think Patrick Mahomes, at some point in time, he's had enough. His resume has shown that he can turn it on, and I'm expecting him to do that. I don't expect him. Dio, he's missing throws. He had Kelsey late in the game at the back of the end zone, and he overshoots him by 15 feet. That's not Patrick Mahomes. He has a Kareem Hunt wide open in the flat, and he hits him in his feet. He's missing throws that Patrick Mahomes has never missed, and it's causing them to come off the field on third down and not stay on the field. You know, as an offense, the more times you pick up third down, the greater your chances are of getting in the drive and scoring. And right now, that's what's hurting them. Patrick Mahomes scored 16 points at home. Patrick Mahomes struggling, barely has 3 or 4 more touchdowns than interceptions at this juncture of the season. We're used to seeing Patrick Mahomes in the season, mid-30s, 40, or even 50 touchdowns, minimal interceptions. But that's not what this offense is. This is a defensive-led football team by his also with a historically great quarterback. But to sit here and say, "Oh, I have no concerns," you know this. They play. They keep. You're treading on thin water, thin ice here. We're going to find out a lot about them now. If they go to Buffalo, and they beat Buffalo playing like they're playing offensively, then I'm going to have to say, you know what, Dio? Other than Buffalo and Baltimore, if they would have beaten both teams, I just don't see them lose.
Okay, so this is where I'm like so confused about Kansas City. I have one concern about Kansas City. It's their left tackle. That's it. The left tackle is an issue. But I think a Hall of Fame coach, Hall of Fame quarterback will cover that up because they kind of did it last year. And we're talking about Kansas City's offense like we don't know who they are. Of course, this is a defensive-led football team. It has been for 2 years. This is the most efficient offense in football. They're not trying to be the Tyreek Hill offense. They're not. They can't because of the left tackle. They don't need to be because their defense is so good. You have to be so good against their defense. They had 4 more drives yesterday. Shannon, you know this. They had 4 drives yesterday that went for over 10 plays or more. That's 26 on the season. That's by far the most in the NFL. They're not trying to be explosive. They don't have the people to be explosive. They're playing exactly